Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're out on the bike today, as you can well see. We're riding 2 up and I am out with my good friend Richie, who's back from overseas. It's very cold, so we're fully winterized up, as you can see. So hopefully that will work and I'll keep you informed as we go through the ride.
Hey, look at this. No, that is slippy. Oh my. People often say, how can we really tell that the arable fields are slippy? Well, that's exactly how you can tell.
So that looks like it's Richie through the gate now. Let me go get this gate and swing it shut. And whilst I'm doing so, why don't you guys grab yourselves a brew, grab yourselves a beer, and Richie tried to get on the bike there. Let me get this gate. Oh dear me, that was quite comical. So let's roll VT.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison, what's your pleasure?
Okay then folks, so that is the titles out the way as you.
So I just want to step in here folks and apologise for the quality of the audio. There were 2 things afoot here, one of which I was aware of, the other one I wasn't. First and foremost, there was apparently an issue between the in-helmet microphone and the GoPro adapter, which I wasn't aware of until we'd finished filming. I was looking at the footage in post and obviously I was back at home. The second one was the dying remnants of the man flu that I was carrying. The combination of the 2 has meant some substandard audio and I do apologise for that. However, I do feel that this was a fantastic ride. It was brilliant company as always and the footage was just spectacular across the North Yorkshire Moors National Park, so I have opted to include this video, albeit I have cut it down quite short. So please do stick with the video to the end. As I say, I apologise for the audio and hopefully normal service will resume by the next one. Thank you folks.
Weekend, I have volunteered to lead an AD focused bike, adventure bike focused ride with the TRF, the Trail Riders Fellowship, and we'll be coming over this route. So partly to dial myself in and just have a little bit of a familiarisation with the route, and also to dry test some of the winter gear that I've got to see if it is actually workable on the bike and I'm not trussed up too much like a chicken. So for those eagle-eyed amongst you, you will see that I am now riding with handlebar pokies, handlebar muffs, call them what you will. I tend to refer to them as pokies. Probably harkens back to the kayaking days. But yeah, they keep all of the wind, the water, etc. off your hands. I've had these incidentally for a couple of years and they were very kindly bought as a Christmas present for me by my daughter. But when I did the NC 500, but the forecast was so good for that trip that I opted not to take them because it was 15 degrees plus, whereas here at 3 degrees and dropping, they're an absolute must, and I must admit, didn't think I'd get away with them, but I am quite liking them. Okay, so that was quite a lengthy intro bit there. Let's dial into this ride, bring you guys along. I'll pick the footage up a little bit later on. Jump that T7 and again. Now I'm sure you won't be able to pick this up on the GoPro because they are so infrequent, thankfully, at the moment. But we do have the odd little snowflake fluttering around. Don't know whether you can see those there. So yeah, that's indicative of how cold it is, and there's quite a bit of ice on the trail now that we've picked up as well. So just easing that pace down a little bit to reflect. Temperature's presently 3 degrees. And yeah, it's a beautiful day coming across the tops. We have got lots and lots of sun forecast for today. And it is just a dart yourself in kind of day. I'm not going to film too much of it because I don't want this video to be very, very similar to the video that I'll be filming this coming weekend with the TRF. But it is worth just flicking the camera on coming across the top here of the infamous Rudlandry. It's one of those synonymous trails, really gets us very rapidly from north to south and south to north again, right down the spine of the national park. And when you've got backdrops and views such as we have, it's a very enjoyable trail to ride.
So a quick sit rep on the ride now. This sees us comfortably down off Rudland Rig, and we're on the south side of the national park working towards our next trail. Now it'd been a long time since I'd been up this trail. In fairness, the last time was in the summer, it was bone dry and the trail was incredibly grippy. I just knew today was going to be the polar opposite of that, and whilst these opening sections are just a gravel track, there is quite a bit of farm access towards the tree line. Once you hit that tree line, you do start to click into some quite deep ruttage, and it becomes very wet and very slippy, so all of that good fun was waiting for us up ahead. But at this point in time, we start to lose a little bit of the gravel and gain a little bit more of the grass, and we can feel those adhesion levels and the traction just starting to dissipate a little bit. And as you can see, the closer to the tree line that we got, the more grassy the surface became. And wet grass, a little bit of mud, it is very, very slippy stuff and can be quite challenging, particularly on the heavier ADV bike. But no matter, it was an absolutely beautiful day, as you can well see, and the colours of autumn have long since passed. We've had a few storms that have stripped all of the trees of their leaves, so we'll grab this gate. So that's the lower sections, the easy sections done now as we approach the tree line. This really is where we start to click into the mud and the ruts, and it's more the ruts that causes the issue rather than anything else.
I don't know if there's a good side or not. Yeah, I think they're both rutted the same. Right, here goes. Right, eyes up and forwards then. Let's ride this rut. Actually, that's not too bad. The bike's pinging around quite a bit, but I guess you just got to let it. It certainly is a beautiful part of the world, and you'll see when we get to the top here that the views, ow, what's tree in your face, that the views are very definitely worth the effort, and as well really ruts. You've got to try to master them. If you drop the bike, you drop the bike. Not the end of the world. What was interesting is I brought the Tiger 1200 up here quite a while back now, and just the difference in ground clearance from the T7 to the 1200. I was grounding the pegs out either side of this rut on the Tiger, but no such dramas on the T7 today. And here we are. Here's that view that we were talking about. So Richie's still with us, that's good. So let's get the gate. Bike over, fantastic. And yeah, I'll take you guys along and just show you this one. Oh, this is that knacker gate as well. Got to pick up. So yeah, let's have a look at this view. Can't go down here to the left, but what a view! What a spectacular place. Look at this. Doesn't get much better, does it? Incredible. Right, let's get the T7. And of course, once we're up on the tops, then we get to ride this very slippy escarpment that we're on at the moment with these deep ruts. Look at that, a lot of ice and water. Just paddle that one, discretion being the better part of valor, better part of soaking, as Leo would say. Yes, there's a balance job. I can see the bike going down. Whoa, stop pinging that. Very easy to get into. Not a tank slapper, as it were, bit of a dab, but a bit of a steering pinging from left to right, left to right. And it's also very easy to get drawn into just staring at the immediate foreground, which does you no favours at all. Man, this is slippy, but look at that for a beautiful view. You guys can look at it. I'm a little bit too embroiled in this truck at the moment. This is stunning. So we have got one person in the group on Sunday that has expressly asked, oh, can we not do any ruts? So I may just explain to him, show him this footage and just say, look, if you don't want to do the ruts, that is perfectly understandable. There is quite a reasonable portage, he said, and he's stuck now in the centre vein. See if I can't get out of it. Once you get yourself into a paddling situation where I am at the moment, it can be quite tricky to break free from that. Wowzers, this is slippy stuff. That was slippy. Yeah. Right, I'll relieve you of the huffing and puffing. We're going to work our way along this escarpment down to the trees, and this little bit that we can see down in the bottom, that is a very famous Calden Mill, and we all know what happens in Calden Mill. Yeah, this is an absolutely amazing place. I mean, look at that, just beautiful. And then we have this climb up through the forest, which I do believe is going to be a little on the slippy side. All the leaf debris, etc. But it's going to be fun. Yeah, I can feel that bike spinning up to get out of the rut. There we go. Can you hear that? Well, the gates are open, so there must be quite a bit of farm work going on. This is very, very slippy. Wet leaves and mulch and mud. Not quite as slippy as chalk and mud, but it is pretty slippy. Nice one, Richie. Thanks, buddy. That's slippy stuff, eh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is straight up. Up there, yeah? Yeah. And there we go. Oh, nearly stole there. Too gentle. Everything is just off camber. Your T7, what a climbing machine this is. This is a good climb out of the woods, this. I don't like the ruts across the farmland at the top, but roots are all part and parcel of riding. Oh man, that log. Take your leg off that thing. Get over here. Yes, beautiful down here. Absolutely beautiful. Slippy. Hey, look at this. No, that is slippy. Oh man. People often say, you know, how can we really tell that the arable fields are slippy? Well, that's exactly how you can tell. Okay, let's get up on the pegs if we can and lower that gravity down. Oh, that was quite comical. He said almost dropping the T7. Let's get a bit of speed under the wheels. I can see Richie's just pinging all over the place. It is slippier than a slippy thing, this. The bike just spends half its time just crabbing sideways. Oh, it keeps you on your toes, that is for sure. Of course, you touch the throttle and you've just got constant wheel spin. Hey, oh, a little bit of gravel. That's very welcome. And straight back into the slippy road. Whoa. Slippy slop, slippery slop. Oh dear me. The thing is with ruts, you know, I'm not a fan of them, everybody knows that. I don't think anybody's a fan of ruts. You've just got to learn not to hate them and learn to deal with them. I guess that's the key to ruts. Keep your eyes up, keep your head up, keep looking forward, don't get too focused on the immediate foreground. Of course, if you hate the ruts, then a big part of your riding you're actually going to hate as well, so there is a lot of sense behind the notion of, whilst you might not like the ruts, learn not to hate them. Respect them, I guess. I guess that's a better way of putting it. Learn to respect them. And when you do, you get into beautiful places like this. It's just very nice indeed. But still, very little traction. Oh, that was good. That was mad.
I tried to get out that decent rut, but it was a decent rut. I should have kept it, and I kept trying to bring it back. I went sideways.
Oh.
Did you film it, did you?
I was filming bits of it, yeah.
That was funny, yeah.
That was very low traction, that stuff.
And the thing is, I thought, is my tyre off? Because it's going to go right.
Oh, I love it.
That could be absolute, that could be 6 bikes down.
Yeah, just like that.
Just that last bit, not the hill, but the hill's alright, but like you said, it's just mud. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well then folks, thank you very much for your company. If you stuck with me to the end of this video, then as I say, thank you very much. It's been a little bit challenging on the audio front, as you've well seen all the way throughout. I believe there was only one clip where the internal microphone and the helmet actually worked, so that was a little bit frustrating. I do apologise for that. Hopefully normal service will resume by the time we hit the next video. I was also suffering from man flu, and as we know, there is no greater pain known to the human race than a bout of man flu. So again, I do apologise for the quality of the audio as it came through. However, that said, if you have stuck with me to the end, then you are definitely a legend, and thank you very much for your company as always. Please don't forget to give the video a like, share the video, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It does wonders for the YouTube algorithms. And if you do take a fancy to leave a comment, then please do. I do my level best to reply to all comments, both positive and negative. So from me to you, wherever you are in the world, guys, whatever you're doing, keep it safe, keep it shiny side up, and we'll catch you for the next one. Cheers folks, bye now, bye.